Hi, and welcome to AP Computer Science A. This is the introductory activities folder that you're going to work through this week in class and at home on the online days. So each unit is going to be organized in a similar way with the lesson objectives listed first and possibly a video overview of what's going to be going on that week. And this week, our objectives are to learn about the teacher, contact information, policies, expectations, curriculum, and a course overview. And you're going to get that from reading the course syllabus. There will be a check at the bottom where you indicate that you've read the course syllabus and agree to abide by its guidelines. So please make sure that you take the time to read through the syllabus and ask questions if you have them. Okay, then the next folder underneath there, this complete initial tasks, this is going to take you step by step through the websites that you need to create accounts for that we're going to use throughout the year, as well as some software that you need to download onto your laptop. Okay, so first you're going to create a College Board account if you don't already have one, and you're going to enter this join code JXNMNM in order to connect yourself in that account to our class here. And that's going to give you access not only to the places where you can sign up for AP tests and SATs and things like that, but also to AP Classroom. And AP Classroom we're going to use a lot this year. There are great resources like videos, practice problems, progress checks, mock exams, all sorts of great things there that we're going to use quite a bit. So make sure that you complete this step first. Okay, if you need more help, there's a link here to the College Board user guide that will talk you through more detailed instructions than these if you need them in order to set up that account. Okay, then as part of the AP Classroom, there's another piece of software that you're going to need to install called the Lockdown Browser. And that is only available through the Software Center, and to access the Software Center you have to be connected to the district network. So this will not work from home. It has to be done from on campus. If you are currently quarantined and working from home, in order to get this lockdown browser and later on JGrasp installed on your laptop, you're going to need to drive to the parking lot. You can connect to the district Wi-Fi from the parking lot out front of the school. So unfortunately, that's the only way that you can get this installed on your classroom or your school issued laptop. So once you are connected to the district network, you can follow these 5 steps and go to the Software Center and then install and download and install the lockdown browser. Step number 5, once you have that browser installed, then you're going to click on this link for instructions on how to complete the secure assignment readiness check on AP Classroom. And unfortunately, the College Board requires this lockdown browser to be working on your account before you're allowed to take some of the assessments, like the progress checks and the mock exams and things like that, because the College Board considers those questions secure. So it won't allow you to access them unless you have this lockdown browser installed. Okay, then step number 3 here is to create an account on the A+ practice site. A+ is a curriculum that the district subscribes to, and we're going to use those materials and this practice site throughout the year in order to supplement the online textbook that we'll be working through, which is through Runestone. It's the CS Awesome curriculum. We used it last year and had great success with it, so we're going to continue with that this year and just supplement using the A+ materials. Okay, so follow these instructions. Make sure you use my school email address here when you create your account, and follow the naming conventions because it will not allow you to enter your full first and last name. Your username needs to be your last name followed by your first initial so that I can identify you when you complete problems on that site. Okay, then step number 4 is to create a Practice It account, and that's a free website that is available through the University of Washington for introductory Java courses. And you'll follow these steps in order to create that account. I will not have access to a teacher like a behind the scenes teacher account or anything for this. So make sure you write down your username and password somewhere secure where only you can access it. Bookmark that website, and that way you can get back to it when we come to those parts of the units where we need to use those supplemental problems. Okay, and then the last piece of software that you're going to need to install as part of this is JGrasp, and that you also must be connected to the district network because you're going to go to the software center again, look for the icon for JGrasp. I'll go ahead and download and install that, and once this has been installed, you're going to launch the program, and I'll pull up my JGrasp here so you can get an idea of what you should see when it opens. Once this is downloaded and installed to your school laptop from the software center, you will not need to be connected to the district network in order to run it. You'll be able to work with this programming environment, this IDE, from anywhere without internet access even. So it's important to have available to you. And you should, when you launch it, you should have a toolbar across the top here. You probably won't have any programs load, but you'll have a blank white space in the middle for writing code or loading it in, and then a compiler at the bottom where when we execute, right, we can see error messages appear. Right, if I comment out this line and then run it again, then it should work. And oh, whoops, nope. Oh, I gotta comment out this one too. There we go. // and then we'll run, and yay. Okay, so then we got the desired output. So we're going to be using this quite a bit this year in order to practice writing programs, debugging programs, similar to what we just did as this example. So make sure that you've got JGrasp downloaded and installed and test that it's working. Last year we had quite a few issues before everybody was able to get it downloaded from that software center and running on their laptops. Hopefully that's all been debugged, but just in case, I want everybody to check and double check that this works for them, and let me know, you know, if you have any difficulties so we can get that resolved as quickly as possible. Okay, so then back to our introductory activities folder. Once you have completed those introductory, those initial tasks, then you're going to go down to this survey, the 2020-2021 AP CSA survey, and you have to be logged into your Office 365 account in order to access this survey. Okay, right now it says the form's not currently accepting responses, and that's because it is only active from September 8th at 7 a.m. Through September 11th at 10 p.m. And that is a firm deadline. So if you start the survey at 9:50 and you don't submit by 10 p.m., it will not automatically submit your responses for you. Everything that you've typed in so far will be lost. So please don't procrastinate. You want to make sure to submit it sometime before that final deadline. Okay, then when you have that finished, you're going to go down to this one-take video classroom introduction, and this has a few purposes. The first is to allow you to get to know your classmates. by creating a video about yourself and then watching the videos that your classmates post. It's also going to help you practice using the audio video recording features in Schoology, which we'll be doing throughout the year. And then also to test that your laptop microphone and camera are both working properly. And that's really important that we address that quickly, because if we have to move to fully online instruction, you're going to need to be able to do video conferencing with me quite a bit, and we have to make sure that any technology issues are resolved as quickly as possible here at the start of the year. So when you're ready to record your video, you're going to just answer these 4 prompts. What's your name? If you're comfortable sharing something about yourself with the class, you can go ahead and do that. What are your hobbies and interests? And why did you sign up for this course? Okay, once you've posted your video, then you're going to go back and watch at least 3 peer videos and leave a positive comment for each. I've included some tips down here and instructions for those of you who maybe haven't done this before. So if you are comfortable and you've done this in other classes, go ahead and just record away. If you're brand new to using this feature in Schoology, read through these tips and instructions. And the first few here are particularly important. This is a one-take video. It doesn't have to be, high quality. You can stumble over your words, make mistakes, laugh it off, just keep going. You don't want to stop every time you think you made a mistake and start over. You will spend way too much time doing that. So you'll notice I'm doing one-take video right now because none of us have time to have to redo our videos until they're perfect. Okay, so don't stress about it. Just write down your answers to the questions ahead of time so you know what you want to say. If you're nervous, go ahead and just read your answers directly from the paper, right? There's no pressure there at all. Record it in one take, and when you've finished recording your video, you're going to want to type something in this comment box where the video is attached, because if you don't, the submit button won't be an option. So if your submit button is grayed out, just type, here's my video, and then it'll appear and you'll be able to post it. Okay, so let me know if you have any difficulty with that, and we can get you over to the technology help desk to get whatever the issues are squared away. Okay, once you've finished all of these tasks for our introductory lesson, then you're going to go to this intro activities exit ticket, and there's going to be a few multiple choice questions where you just indicate yes or no whether you've been able to successfully complete all of these tasks, and a open-ended question at the end where if any of those answers are no, where you can explain why. What technical difficulties did you run into? How can I help you to resolve them? When you first submit any of the no answers, they will show up as if they were marked incorrect. You'll get the full points as soon as we get everything working. So don't stress about, if there's a technology problem there, please be honest and answer no on that exit ticket. Ask when it asks whether or not it was working, so that we can get that fixed and taken care of as quickly as possible. Okay, thanks. So let me know if you have any questions. You can email me anytime. My contact information is in this course syllabus, or you can send me a message through Schoology messages. Okay, have a great first week back to school.